Hello guys, how are you doing? It's your boy Limac here again with another video. Usual stuff. Match preview. We are up against Southampton tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. As I said, in the Burnley match preview, I honestly don't know how to feel or how to approach. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, the form we're in at the moment, it's just not what we expect. It's not what we as Arsenal fans want to see, and it's just the performance from the players right now. It's just not the type of performance that is befitting of a football club like Arsenal. We're currently sitting 15th, 5 points off relegation zone, So you can understand why I'm actually lost for words right now, and what to think about the match. And it's at the Emirates again. I mean, what's that? It will be five matches. That will be our 5th loss at the Emirates if Southampton should beat us tomorrow. Is that it? Yes. That will be our 5th game we lost at the Emirates at home, in the Premier League. 5th if Southampton should beat us tomorrow. That would be our 5th loss at home, and that is not good. It's not a good look at the moment. It's not, as I said, it's not something that we as Arsenal fans want to see, right? It's clearly not the Arsenal we know and love. And I did say it in a while back. I did say it in a few of my videos back. It's not the manager, it's the players. Players are the ones that are a problem at the moment, because I think Mikel Arteta is trying his best here, and he sees he knows what he has to work with. He knows the tools that he have to work with, and he knows what he can get out of them. And at the moment, he's struggling as well to get that out of the players. He's struggling to get what he wants from the players. They're just not in it to win it at the moment. If I should put it that way, they're not in it at the moment. They're not giving it their all. Some players on the field, they're just dragging their heels. They're not all that enthusiastic. That word. They're not performing the way they are to be performing. And I can't really blame stuff on Mikel Arteta right now, because it's the same set of players that we have been having problems with. And this is one of the reasons why I say that it's the players who are at fault at the moment right now. That is why I'm sticking to my point, sticking to that point, because we've had, since Arsene Wenger left, we've had Unai Emery. I can't really say Freddie, but we've had Unai Emery, and some of those players are the same set of players that who were playing under Arsene Wenger and who were playing under Unai Emery. Past managers that we've had, that the performance under them as well has been poor. Hasn't been at the best. And I mean, they brought Mikel Arteta in. Freddie Longbird, he was for a few months or so. Yeah, he had a little bit of spell with the team as well, and I can tell you that he was having the same issue as well. He struggled to get the best out of the players just the same. And I know that is a manager's job, guys. I do know that. But if the manager is putting in the work and the players don't have the mindset to carry out the orders that was given to them, or the tactical orders, I should say, that was given to them, if they don't go ahead and put that, display that I should say, on the pitch in their performance, yes, it's going to reflect on the manager. And we need to analyze and look at things. Why is this reflecting on the manager? Because he's the one that gave them the tactical decisions, the ideas. You know, he's the one that selects the team. He's the one who selects the winning 11, or he's the one who selects the 11, or the starting 11, I should say. I say winning 11. Yes, he's the one who select the starting 11, and if he tries to put his ideas across, and the players are not receptive to it, then there are the problems. I mean, they are the problem, right? The players have to be the problem, because I mean, they're as I said, their performance is just lacklusting. It's not all that, and there's not much enthusiasm about their performance. And I mean, what else can Mikel Arteta do? What I can say is that, or what advice that I could give to us as fans, is that we give the manager a chance, right? That we give him some more time, give him at least until the end of this season to see what he can do, because he do need to get players out, and he do need to bring the players that he wants in. And I mean, one transfer window isn't going to do that for him, or you know, one transfer window isn't going to get that done. So we have to give him some time. We have to make sure that we back him 100% and give him the support. He said it in his interview that we can fire all the shots we want at him. He's there to take it. He's the manager. It's his responsibility to take it. And he's saying that he's putting his chest out there. You know, bold words from him. You know, he's putting his chest out there. We can hit him anytime, because it's his responsibility to get the most out of the players. And I'm going to say that some of the fault or some of the blame should be put also on the players as well. You know, because it's not the manager alone. The manager alone does not make up the football club. The players as well. And speaking of players, Granit Xhaka, what a disappointment. You know, I mean, for the manager to put his faith and his trust in you, and you go out there and do something like what he did, to do something like what he did. I mean, it's totally idiotic, you know, stupid. I mean, as a professional football player, you have to know what to do on the pitch from what not to do. And I mean, you just can't be grabbing other players or other people by their throat like that, in such aggressive ways. I mean, if he did put his hand in his chest like this to ease him off or anything like that, I mean, that would be understandable. But I mean, it's up in here, you know, and the aggressiveness behind it. That was straight red card. That's a red card. I mean, at first, looking at it from normal play, looked like just a yellow card, you know. But when VR took a look at it, took a look at it, and the referee went over to the manager to take a look at it, I was looking at it and I was saying, oh, it's a straight red card for Granit Xhaka there. He's gone. Sorry. And it was such a disappointment. It's something that we've seen from him in his previous performance in past previous years. You know, it's something that has always been there. You know, but I really did think that he's a changed person. I really did think that he would make a difference under Mikel Arteta. Clearly not. And strongly right now, I stand firm on saying this: Granit Xhaka is one of the players. He's one of those players that we need to get out of the club. No take back on that. No take back whatsoever. don't want to see Granit Xhaka playing for the club in coming years, in coming seasons. He clearly has to go. If he's going to cost us the match like this, he doesn't deserve to be an Arsenal player. He doesn't deserve to play for the club. You understand what I'm saying? So Mikel Arteta clearly has to take the blame for that. Well, he doesn't have to take the blame, but as the manager, he is going to take the blame. We can't blame him for other people's actions and other people's deeds. Granit Xhaka should take full responsibility of what he did. I don't believe that Mikel Arteta should take any responsibility whatsoever for Granit Xhaka's actions. I know persons will say that, you should have. It's the disciplinary actions that you take at the club and whatnot. I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. Granit Xhaka should take full responsibility of what he did. And yeah, he's out. I must say, I am glad. I am really glad that he's out for 3, and I really do wish it would be more. If I should choose, I would say we bring Mesut Ozil back and just froze out Granit Xhaka. For me, that's me. Ozil back, Granit Xhaka out. Honestly, because to me, Granit Xhaka is not living up to the standard that we expect him to live up to. He keeps getting, when Mikel Arteta just came in, he was so good. Granit Xhaka, that is, he was so good. He was playing so good. Against the Manchester City, against the Liverpool. He was playing great. He wasn't getting caught off the ball that much. He was. There was that speed about him. He had a little bit of speed going on for him and a little bit of fast play, pass and move stuff. I'm not seeing that anymore. From him. And I mean, he's one of those players who we have to get out of the club. And clearly he's going to get Mikel Arteta fired, sacked, as we would love to say. He's one of those players who I think would contribute or is going to contribute to Mikel Arteta being sacked. And a lot of other players as well. But as time goes by, we will identify them. Mikel Arteta should know who these players are and make hastenous steps to get rid of them. The young players, what are we doing with them? We need to play those young players that we have, because they do have a lot of talent, they do have a lot of potential in them. Honestly, Smith Rowe looks to be a great player in midfield. I think he should get some chance. Don't want to get too much in the starting lineup yet though. Predicted starting lineup. Mikel Arteta was also asked about Lucas Torreira coming back. Lucas Torreira, another one, hasn't settled in at Atletico in Spain. Really did thought that would be the place for him. Thought that he would settle in there quite well. Didn't. Not yet. Well, not yet. But Mikel Arteta was asked directly, will Torreira be coming back? Will we be taking back Torreira in off loan? His response was, I'm not going to really give it to you word for word, but his response was, when the transfer window opens, they will go ahead and see what happens. If they need to bring a player in, they will do that. If they need to bring a player out, they will do that. So he says that we would have to wait until the transfer window is open in the winter, or maybe next summer, who knows. We'll see what happens. But that's something to keep our eye on as well. We all know that Matteo Guendouzi is out on loan as well. So we have to keep our eyes on players like those. What else did I say I want to talk to you guys about? Us up against Southampton. Can we win that one? Yes, we can. Why do I say we can? I know those are the questions. I know that would be a question. Why do I say that we can win that? If you look at the second half in the match against Burnley, the first 15 minutes, I mean, that was a different team playing. The first 15 minutes of the first half, that was a totally different Arsenal team out there playing. Same players, but different mindset, different mentality. You know, if Mikel Arteta could get the players playing like they were playing the first 15 minutes of the second half in our last match, you know, we could go ahead and win that one. If he gets them to play like that throughout the whole match, we can go ahead and win that one. And I'm gonna based off what I've seen in the match against Burnley in the second half, first 15 minutes of the second half, I'm gonna use that to back my decision in saying that yes, we can win this. And also because I'm a big fan of Arsenal Club, I'm going to always put my money on Arsenal Club. Yeah, no matter the circumstances or whatever. But yeah, gonna say that we can win that one. I really do think that Mikel Arteta is going to stress us winning. He's going to stress winning, you know, scoring goals. He's going to stress that a lot. And you know, drill it into the players. I think after last week's you know, disappointing performance, he is going to go ahead and drill it into the players to go out there and put their all in and try to get a win. You know, hopefully no one does anything stupid to cost us the match, because that's two times now someone has done something utterly stupid to cause the match to slip away from us. Nicolas Pepe, Wolves. I mean, look at that. I think it was second half as well. Yeah, you know, cost us the match. He apologized. Granit Xhaka against Burnley. Second half, cost us the match. Some stupid, you know, decision, some stupid reaction cost us the match. Hopefully no one else is on the list of making a fool of themselves, and we will go ahead and win that match quite comfortably and get 3 points. He was asked also, before I go into the predicted lineup, I'm going to go ahead and do that in just a sec. He was asked also, could Mesut Ozil come back into the side or come back into the squad, you know, after the resubmitting of the team sheet in January. Mikel Arteta, he didn't want to comment too much on that. Don't really remember what he said, but he didn't say that. He said that they were going to assess the situation, look at it. If that should happen, then it would happen. Just basically, that's what he was saying, you know. Yeah. My predicted lineup though, what I think Mikel Arteta is going to go with for tomorrow, I really wish that he would change up the team, the squad a little, even though that is highly unlikely that he's going to do that, but I really do wish that he would. So I'm going to go with first, I think he's going to go with Burnley in goal, you know, out there on the right. Oh, one more thing, Hector Bellerin as well. He picked up 5 yellow cards, so he will be out. 1 match ban. I wish it was 3 like Granit Xhaka, because he hasn't been such a great performer as well. You know, he has been one of the worst, just the same. So he's out, 1 match ban. Thank you, Jesus. We finally get a chance to put Cedric in there. So I would go with, let me go again, Burnley in goal, Cedric out there on the right back, put in the right back position. We go with Rob Holding. I'm not sure what is going on with David Luiz. I've been hearing rumors that he has fallen out of, well, not fallen out of favor, but he and Mikel Arteta had a dispute, and they're not really talking to each other at the moment. So I'm not sure what is happening with him. So I'm going to go with Rob Holding, Gabriel. I'm going to go with Gabriel there in the partner now. partnering up with Rob Holding there in central defense. Over on the left, usual stuff, Kieran Tierney, no doubt about it. This kid has been really superb from the time he's come into the side up until now, and I'm impressed with him. So yeah, I'll put him in there all day long. In the midfield, I'll go with Danny Ceballos, and well, I think Mikel Arteta is going to go with Danny Ceballos and El Neni. Up front, really do wish that Nicolas Pepe is available for us now, so I think Nicolas Pepe will start. Nicolas Pepe will start out there on the left, sorry, on the right. Then we will have Aubameyang playing down the middle, and Saka playing out there on the left. So yeah, that's it for the predicted lineup. Now the lineup that I would like to see Mikel Arteta use out there, Burnley in goal, Cedric out there in the left right hand side of the defense. Sorry, in the right hand side of the defense. I said left. Oh yeah, in the right hand side of the defense. Yes. I would put, Rob Holding for me is a bit slow. He defends really well, but he's slow. So I would put Pablo Mari in there alongside Gabriel. Out there on the left, Kieran Tierney as usual stuff. In the middle of the park, I would put Ainsley Maitland-Niles alongside. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles would be the forward going player, the attacking player in the midfield there, alongside El Neni doing the holding position, doing the holding role, midfielder role, and out there on the left, I'll go with Smith Rowe. Put him on the left. Give Bukayo Saka a bit of rest. Give Bukayo Saka a rest, and I'll put Pepe out there on the right, and Aubameyang down the middle. And yeah, that would be my starting lineup for that match. I would give Smith Rowe a play. So yeah, that's it for now. Predicted scoreline, I could see Arsenal winning this one, 1-0 to Southampton. Let's not forget, Southampton has been really good. They're sitting high up the table. Don't remember exactly what position they're in, but they're sitting high up the table. So yeah, that would be it for the predicted lineup, the predicted scoreline, and my views on what is happening right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed as yet, go ahead and do so, and share the video with someone who you think might be interested. Thanks again guys for watching. You have a great rest of your week.